Hello everyone, welcome to Fahad's tutorial, and this is Fahad again. In this lecture I shall be explaining about the deduction of the equation of motion. We know these four equations which is known as the equation of motion, and this is very important in casing the mathematical equations and when we will solve some problems of physics. So we need to know that how it derives and how these things came like that. So that will be four consecutive videos. This is the first one, then I'll explain only the equations, the deductions of the equations v equal to u plus at. So how it comes, this is very easy, and comparatively these are also easy to know how it happens. So if we just think about a moving car or something like this is moving, if it moves in a straight line with an initial velocity u, and if come here and having a final velocity v with a time period of t from these directions to these directions, then we just think let a body is moving with an uniform acceleration. And this uniform accelerations and non-uniform accelerations is a very typical word in case of understanding the mathematics. Uniform velocity is, or uniform acceleration is, each and every single moment the acceleration, the change of velocity is same. The change of velocity would be similar, and then the uniform velocity and uniform acceleration will be there. So if we think a body or a substance or even a moving car is moving with an initial velocity of u and achieve the velocity v with a time of t. So following the definition of acceleration, we know that the changes of velocity, the changes of velocity would be v minus u, because this is the final velocity and this is the initial velocity. So we find this is the change, and we know the time required, the required time would be t. So following the definition of acceleration, we know this a is equal to the change of velocity over time, and hence if it's true, then we can say that v minus u is equal to a times t, and here v is equal to u plus at. That is very simply done. But in special cases, if somebody says that this u is 0 because it started from the rest, so if something is written like this, something started from rest, then we know that the value of u is equal to 0. So in special cases, if we say like that, that moving car is started from rest, then we must say u is equal to 0. If u is equal to 0, then here v is equal to a times t, because u is 0. So now if I say that this started with uniform velocity, hence the value of a over the time was not changing. So it was not changed throughout the time. So now we can say this is constant. If this is uniform velocity, if this is uniform velocity, then a would be a constant. If a is constant, we need to know in physics, when we do these equations and there is something constant, then we can say there is a relationship in between these two quantities. What? This v is simply proportional to t. So right now we can say that if a moving body moving with an uniform accelerations and start from rest, so if start from rest, u would be 0, and if the acceleration is uniform, then we can say that this velocity totally depends on time. So when time increase, the velocity increase. When time decrease, velocity will be decrease. I mean, if a moving car or moving anything like an MRT train or even anything moving towards with a uniform velocity or uniform acceleration, so each and every single time, each and every single seconds, the acceleration is like increasing uniformly, then the time, the velocity would be the simply proportionate to the time. So we can say the conclusion that if A is constant and the something is started from rest, the velocity depends on time. So time increase, the velocity increase, and time decrease, the velocity decrease. So this is a very simple explanation, and the deduction process of V is equal to u plus t, and I'll be explaining the next class regarding this third and fourth one, how it comes and what's the deduction process. So take care and stay with us, and do let me know what is the need. Thank you so very much. Bye.